If you want to learn how to speak Arabic, then download the Kalam app using the first link in the description below. What do you think of when I say Charlie Kirk? Do you think of a man who is bigoted, maybe racist, who hates Muslims, who speaks bad about Muslims, Islam, and Sharia law every chance he gets? Well, if that's what you think, you're sorely mistaken. But no, this is good news, because Charlie Kirk is actually an ally. Charlie Kirk actually deeply cares about Muslims, and Charlie Kirk is actually a friend of Muslims. You might be saying, well, Rami, what about all these clips and tweets where he talks bad about Muslim Sharia law and saying that we're coming to indoctrinate the West and change their way of life? I would say, listen, even though these clips are very recent and very viral and are numerous, listen, you're wrong. Because I found a clip of Charlie Kirk 3 years ago defending Uyghur Muslims in China who have been put into concentration camps. Just watch as he adamantly defends Muslims against this communist who's defending China.
Uyghur Muslims, how do you feel about them? So you're pro-concentration camp?
No, not pro-concentration.
Okay, so where are the Uyghur Muslims right now?
Do you know what the East Turkmenistan movement is?
Don't change the topic.
I'm not. This is the same topic.
Uyghur Muslims.
You don't know that the East Turkmenistan movement was labeled by the United States of America as a terrorist organization.
Oh, got it. Okay, so pro-concentration
inside
camp.
of China.
Or if you're a dissident group, like the Uyghur Muslims, you get put in re-education camps where we have drone footage of people that are forced to eat pork against their religious conscience.
Are you talking about the East Turkmenistan movement?
No, I'm talking about the Uyghur Muslims that you're trying to spin in some sort of weird way.
So what if the clip is 3 years old? So what if he only uses it as a talking point to push his American and Israeli first propaganda? Now, don't get me wrong, China is definitely doing this, and it's atrocious. It's a disgusting thing. But it's so funny how Charlie Kirk only ever brings it up to, like, do a gotcha at China. Like, if communism's so great, if China's so great, why do they have Muslims in a concentration camp? Charlie, you know who else has Muslims in concentration camps? Israel. Right now, they have 2 million Muslims held in a concentration camp in Gaza, and they're starving them currently and bombing them and shooting them. But since I am so convinced that Charlie Kirk is indeed an ally who cares very, very much about Muslims, since he's mentioned it at least in one tweet and in this one debate, I'm sure that Charlie Kirk will eventually come out and say, hey, you know what China's doing is terrible and Israel seems to be doing the same thing. So I'm logically consistent and therefore both of them are bad and wrong. And no, I'm not being sarcastic, as you can clearly tell.